Good day to you. I just found out that I can open up this roof hatch all the way. Like that. Which means that I can build a ladder or use an existing ladder to get out if I want to. That way, up onto the roof. But before I do any of that, I still have a lot of this stuff to work with here. All of this gotta go. So, no building ladders right now. Maybe using some, but not building them. So today I plan on making progress on getting the rest of this E-track and that carpet and stuff. Those ones off, I still haven't got off. The last one off there. And I'm gonna try to take off at least 2 panels of pegboard right there. So probably remove that light and remove that light and see where we get from there. All right, let's make good on this stuff out of here. Yep. And away you go. Okay, reason number one why to not be in a hurry when doing this stuff is when you're in a hurry, you tend to lose some stuff, especially stuff that you don't use very often or have never used until now. So I, my whole life, have never used one of the bits that is square head. I had found some inside of here. Look, you can even see a little picture of square head. Never had to use them until I started taking apart this, and there's a square head things, and I actually had 2 of them that fit in here, and now I can't even find one. I gotta go, and I found this one was too small, so I don't know where I put it. We'll see. Try not to be in too much of a hurry, and remember to put things away where you know that you'll find them, where they go. Woo! All right. So I found it in this. I did put it away, but I did not put this away where it should have been. Nope, so it was inside of this. I did put it in there. So I was halfway ahead of myself. All right, let's get busy. This one goes out to my friend Mark Nicholson. Lights out. I'm gonna try to take this out and this out. I gotta remove that board, but what I did when clipping these wires was I painted that one white and that one white, and on the other end of it, you know, it was white, so I cut it in half where I painted it, so the ones that hook up to it down here are half white and half white. So but I'm gonna put some I'm gonna put some caps over like those. There's no electricity running to them right now. So I had to take apart this whole little section, exposing this electrical stuff back there. Just did my best. Take it easy. Whew. So look at this fiberglass insulation there. I'm gonna get a measurement on where these wood panels are and clean out a lot of stuff here, see what's coming in from where, and then I'm gonna take out this panel also, maybe the next panel. I'm thinking about leaving maybe the end of it on there, but I still gotta take out that light right there. But so this whole panel is exposed. There's a lot of electrical stuff going on here, so I'm gonna be real careful not to mess up anything going on there. I had to pry some boards apart and bang some boards apart. You know, I had to end up breaking that thing. It was all jacked up, but it don't matter. Don't really need this. Figure out something different to put there. Maybe like a little door. That was just a. This is where they would have the different hammers that they were selling hanging out in there, and just kind of like landed on, you know, the handles like rested on these slots. This was the facing part of it, but I don't need that. But I would like to be able to have quick access to that, and that with that on there, there was definitely no quick access to there. But I really don't want this carpet on here, and somebody super glued the heck out of this carpet on here, so I may have to get brand new all new wood and fashion these up, because I don't really want carpet in here. But I don't really want to have to deal with that right now either, so maybe later date. Maybe this carpet will be okay for now, but the other fuzzy stuff definitely had to go. Okay, progress. So it doesn't go all the way through from the top to the bottom. Insulation does. Right behind here is the metal support. Right there, all the way up, all the way down, metal support, and on this one, yep, metal. And not behind that one, but pretty sure. Yep, metal. So I believe that these metal, hopefully these metal pieces go up there. I don't know if they're in line with the roof. This might be where the bars are. I'm gonna have to take the ceiling off and just see what the spacing is. I know of what it is up on the, I can see it up on the roof, but I want to see it down here. So I'm thinking about possibly putting some Havelock insulation in there, taking that old fiberglass insulation out. Okay, this one says, caution, the vapor retarder facing on this product will burn and must not be left exposed. It must be covered with gypsum board or other code approved building materials. To prevent a fire, keep open flame and other sources of ignition away from the facing. Important, install this side of insulation toward living space. Yeah, well, being that I'm an artist and there's little bitty holes in this, and sometimes we use little, you know, I'm gonna be doing like a little bit of soldering or something. So man, if any like little something popped off, and I mean you can feel the insulation back there, so what's to say like a little spark or something couldn't get back in there and ignite all this stuff, you know. So I'm gonna play it safe, man, and I think I'm gonna order some Havelock material and do this in insulation. I'm gonna have to get a measurement of what it's gonna take to do that. Ooh, all right. Kind of like that for right now. Still got to take out this, that last panel, that one, but yeah, I think I'm gonna get some better insulation. And it's nice that I took these off, because now I didn't know this wires were going up there. It sucked to just kind of drill in there somewhere and hit some wires didn't know about. So, yep, it's good to know what's behind the scenes, what's going on behind the scenes. Ooh, little behind the scenes. What's behind here? This one is for you, the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. How you like this? Gave me the perfect little idea for this area above the door when you walk in. Yep. Go check out the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. I'm gonna work on getting that carpet out of here pretty soon, but until then I'm just gonna scrub up, vacuum up dust from this area. And as far as this wall right here goes, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to take this inverter and connect it to that right there, and it'll free up a little bit more space here. I got to start making measurements, you know, tall, height and length and width. One thing I'm gonna try and put some Havelock wool in here, and I need to know how much to get. Right here, I don't know what to do with that too much. I'm not really an electrician. I've done a little bit of electrical stuff. I used to do lamp repair, but that's a little bit more sparky stuff than I want to deal with. So we'll look into what I got to do to that when it comes to it. All right, so I got this Klein Tools outlet tester here with some a little diagram of the codes that it shows you. I'm gonna plug this into this outlet there, not showing any codes. Okay, so over here, I got an extension cord come from the house to the shoreline power. Here, AC main, I'm gonna turn it on. See that jump up to like 110. Should be right. Should be rising to 120. All right, so go back over here and check this out. See, nothing there. Okay, so now I got to turn on the outlets. Outlets is on. I don't know what this switch does, but anyhow, now I come back over here, and now I get two lights. The two orange ones on the right are lit up. So it says correct wiring. Okay, let's try this. Nothing. So this whole one is dead. Nothing in any of those right there. I'm not gonna mess with that right yet. I would check that, but there's stuff I don't really know much about what's going on there, so tread lightly. This is what I've mostly been using, this outlet right here, for doing vacuuming and running the fan and the lights. Yeah, I might end up taking this board out and this board out and this board out here and that one. I don't know, figure it out. But I need to just work on getting trash stuff out of here that I'm not going to use. I'm not going to be using those lights in here. They're going to put them in the workshop. But there's still more to remove from over there. And gotta fix that dashboard still so I can put it back up over there. Okay, before moving this and undoing its mount, I'm gonna put this tool in here, see if there's any electricity there. No, nothing right there. Okay, there's stuff coming in there, but I don't know to what amount. But I'm pretty sure that I can just undo these 4 screws, and then I'm just gonna go right over here to the facing wall opposite of this and mount it up there. So if I fail doing this, then y'all get to watch me burn it and such. All right, let's try this out. For a bit overkill with this power tool. Well, this can hang in there like that, maybe. Something just came on. Fan just came on over there. Definitely not trying to get shocked. All right, well, I got those, and ooh, there goes a fella. FedEx step van just drove by. All right, so I moved that over to there, so I could take out this all the way. Yes, I'm from Progress, Russia. I'm in no hurry though. So these fans came on during this little changeover. I don't really know much about this, so I'm gonna look it up and see what it does. But there's an outlet with some crazy plug right there that my tester does not fit in for some reason. Probably for safety reason. But I think so. Down here is the shore power lines coming in, tucking back behind there. You know, and then going up into there, I guess. And then that's going there. Whew. Electric stuff is kind of spooky. That's going to there. And then you got power going out to there. And you got ground going to there. And you got power continuing from there to up there and up front. And power going to this power inverter, as well as ground going to the power inverter. It's a 1000 power drive. I don't think it's a pure sine wave. I don't know, but I'll upgrade that sometime. But I'm not really using it at the moment. But this is the plug that was plugged in it. So that wire is coming from, it goes all the way up there and it goes up to the front also. And it's tucked back behind this. I don't know exactly where it's going, where it's getting this juice from. It might be getting from those batteries down there. I don't know. But I'm not using that until I figure out more about it. I know a lot of stuff is a bit like the AC is best use that when the motor is on. Got that front AC and that rear AC, but I want to get like a little portable AC unit that can plug in, 120 volt, or I don't know if they make a 12 volt one. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay, so here is a piece of artwork that I did originally in watercolor and ink on some watercolor board. And you can see, I used some paint pens there. These lines are really dark black because on this picture of it, I went in and had adjusted the black lines digitally. So let's see if there's like a, let's see if there's a time lapse of what I did there. So you can see time lapse, cleaned up the black lines real dark, and that's pretty much it on that. Gallery. And so here is the final cleaned up version. Here, real nice, and I did it at a higher resolution. You can see those splats real nice. Letters real nice and cleaned up. So plan on making t-shirts and stickers of this, but I think I'm gonna have to go and make some stickers first, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out that. But in the meantime, here's the animation of the process, little time-lapse animation of the process here. Load up here for you. Cleaning it up. Got the black lines going on again. now I continue the black lines on the leaves there, and then I went and worked around the banner. That was showing me the layer. I'm working on one layer on the black, and then now I'm working on the white layer on a different layer with a black background all the way in the back. So right now there's actually three back layers. There's the background layer, the first layer, which is the black line work. So if I was to turn off the background layer, it would just be clear and you could see the black lines there. But in a white layer, right, and now I'm doing back to doing some shading on the black, cleaning that all up, and then checking it. Now I'm doing a little red layer and some shading on the red. Now I got a blue layer going on, doing some shading on the blue. Now I've got a green layer going on, doing some shading on the green. Another layer with this tannish yellow there, and there'll be little white highlights there. Now some shading on the yellow there, and now working the purple layer. And I took this layer and shoved it in the background behind all the layers, but in front of the background, bottom layer, base layer. And there we go. Deep in the art of Texas. Fink flag. Gotta put up some artwork in here. Get the rat Fink banner up here. Woo. Something flying up there in the background. Besides just wood and insulation. Something for some inspiration. Rat Fink. There's a really good documentary documenting the life and works of Ed Big Daddy Roth, the creator of Rat Fink. The name of the documentary is called Tales of the Rat Fink. It's narrated by John Goodman as if he were Ed Big Daddy Roth himself. It's an excellent documentary if you're into hot rod culture and such, you know. He's one of the main people that started all sorts of manipulating vehicles and all that. Pretty cool. Thank you, Elite Bicycles in Tyler, Texas. Got an awesome crew over there. Thank you so much for all your support, motivation, inspiration. You guys rock. All right, be sure to get plugged in. Start receiving them notifications when a new episode comes out. You don't want to be kicking yourself in the butt 20 years from now saying, oh man, I missed that episode. I got a surprise for y'all for this whole space up here whenever all this wall comes out. Something I'm gonna put up there temporary. Be pretty cool. Tune in and check it out. I'm gonna share with y'all a little bit of my background. Ready? My background. We're gonna bring you along to this part here to see what's above here. Yar. staying organized by putting the screws in the bag. That was fun, huh? So it looks like just plain styrofoam, little thin sheet, and then the top styrofoam has some reflective, some crappy reflective steel dabber stuff. Definitely gonna put something different up there, but that styrofoam can be used in some of my styrofoam art. You know, my miniature foregrounds and miniature diorama sceneries. I can build up styrofoam, keep it lightweight. That's pretty cool. See what's going on underneath there. And I'll be able to look for leaks and stuff. This looks like it's not aluminum. That is galvanized steel, and that was one of my concerns about screwing into this stuff, and because steel against aluminum makes oxidation, so now I feel better about possibly putting some, I don't remember what it's called right now, some sort of track up there so I can put some solar panels and screw into, somehow get something going on through there. But okay, we'll work on figuring that out and getting this mess cleaned up. But made a pretty good amount of progress here today. Got all the junk that was on this side. Some of it moved over to that side, and then some of the stuff taken out. You see, still got to take out this whole section, but there's a heater and control, and there's a thermostat up there. Gotta take out those lights all on there, but it's a little good progress to see what's going on in the ceiling. All right, so I'm finding that these three are not connected to that, but I guess they're coming from there. I don't know much about turning that off, but this plugs into there. So these must be plugged in to the batteries. I guess those are hot, and I gotta figure out some way of taking this box off of there. I think either that or build around it. I don't want to get shocked. I'll try my best to be real careful about not touching any zippity zappity wires, but this one's not on and this one's not on right now. Whenever the 120 volt, the AC is not on. The AC is connected, but I don't have the switch turned on or the outlets turned on. But I don't know. I still don't know what this. Sure, that's not that. Nope. I don't know what that switch does, but that's on, and now in the off position, so who knows? I don't know what cuts the power to there. I don't really want to deal with the batteries down there and such, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I'm gonna take out these fixtures right here and then start figuring out how to dismantle these pegboard. And then what? I thought I told you two to get out of here. Both y'all. Earlier, way earlier. You gotta go. Well, that's it. Alright, first time using this inverter here, running that fan. It's 14.3. That's the outgoing 40 something, 40 watts maybe. I don't know. But I got the AC switch on. Got the outlets turned off, but this one is actually running from down there up into here somehow, off of that. All right, so now I'm gonna plug in. Oh, I got a light plug in, turn it on. Light is on, and now it's at 50. That's 10 watt, right? 50, right? So it's 120. I don't know all this electrical stuff, but it's working. There's a breeze going on. Okay, so here is, I got the main lid off. It was like from right there over. Can't take this one off yet because this little power line is running through there, and it doesn't unplug inside of there. It's soldered into the circuit board right there. So I am going to probably just take off that and that for right now. Leave this because that side still has it, but see how it's sitting at an angle like that. I want it to be straight across like that, you know, straight up and down. But I'll probably build like another box over it that's just not at an angle, you know, so I can put some stuff on it. All right, but that's the heater. There's a gas line that's coming in from down in the ground. It comes up and then goes into the side. It's propane, I guess. Okay. Let's see. And I got all this stuff to take, but there's like a thermostat right there too to take out. Now this is at running at 13.5, so I don't know if I guess it gets charged up off the alternator or something. I don't know. I'm gonna start up the van later and check it out. So I'm just gonna unplug it and suffer through the heat without the fan on. Unplug this light. I'm gonna kill the stuff here. So. Turn that off. Light went in. Okay, all those LEDs are connected to there. I believe they're connected. They go through there. Connected to here. So I'm gonna cut these two wires and cap them off and ship them through there because I gotta pull off this panel. first I gotta disconnect this thermostat. All right, so this, remove this face plate off this thermostat. Okay. And then remove this. Peek at what the wires look like. Okay, so black and red wires. So I'm going to undo this red one. Red wire goes to the top. Black wire goes to the bottom. These wires to touch it all. Oh, dang it. Something might pull through, but looks like I'm gonna have to clip them and reattach them. Okay. I thought these blue heads would go through the holes, but I guess not. So I'm gonna just clip those wires and then I'll reattach them later. Thought it was gonna be a little bit simpler than that. I guess those heads wouldn't fit through this hole either, so it's gotta be cut. Put that all back how it's supposed to go. Get this panel off of here. I turned the truck back on and went to 14. Getting some power from truck being on. Alright. Earlier I said that I got a surprise for you, and here it is. Yeah, gotcha. Check it out. Some Magnificent 7. Yeah. Hey, like that. Damn. It's been in storage for a little bit, but I'll rig it up in here fairly well to while I'm working on some stuff, just to have some visuals. Awesome movie. If you ever get a chance, check it out. What's up, buddy?